How's everyone going today? Hey, I came up with a pretty unique one lately. What was going on that when I was loading, I started getting double charges. So I looked into what was causing this. My primer disk would move every single time. It literally would load, it'd try to push up a primer, cause some jams, set off a couple primers, and the show plate itself would not move. And it was really weird. It was every other one. Looking back on this, over the last 100,000 rounds, I kept on having to keep on adjusting out the timing mark, little Allen screw on the side of the machine, the 2 millimeter one, and I kept on adjusting it out, and just thinking that the screw itself had been backing out like the Mark 7s are famous for. Well, in fact, it was not the screw causing this. I'll show you in a second. What had happened, the indexer on the indexing ring had worn severely. So when I was adjusting those screws out, I was actually making up for the wear to keep my show plate ink time. What ended up happening was once I adjusted it out so far, the indexing pawl was having a problem grabbing the show plate, so it would miss being able to move the show plate. Then the machine would double charge. Thank goodness for ProtoCheck, it picked it up. But basically, how this works, if anyone's never seen a machine torn apart, this is a brand new rod assembly. This little ball right here drives the indexer. So when the press is ram is coming up, this is turning and that's moving your shell plate. This little arm is going to the priming system. What I found weird that I have never seen, that the priming system was turning but not the shell plate. But basically the cause of it was the little screw was so far in it could not grab the shell plate. So I could see this by a flashlight and looking through underneath, but it was tough. I finally got, after trying top stop adjustments and everything else, I just finally pulled the top plate off the machine and then instantly saw the wear part. So if any machine has over 600,000 rounds through it, I would say a good chance that your indexer here, the indexer right here where my thumb is, possibly could be worn. If you keep on bringing your timing screw in, when you look at the timing screw, it should be just sub flush. This was in a good eighth of an inch. So definitely something to look at. If you have any questions, I would say to call Mark 7.